sports. This should be a fun one. EASHL club action set to go down. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Broons are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And it's a quick pass to Dillman. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Oh, my, you could feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Chance in front. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Grabbed along the boards by Honka. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Quick shot. Glove save. Honka's moving the puck to his own zone. Big setting up against the wall. Stops that one.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Cappies won it in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to good. The Canadians looking against the half wall. Stopped with ease.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
The Bruins will play it in their own end. Loses the coverage there. Fires Robbie. Comes up with the stop. Quick feed to Dillman. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Sends it quickly to Biggs. Canada's gained possession along the boards. Works it across to good. That's no front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Canadians will play it against the wall. Here's the chance. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Puck grab by good. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Great pressure with the stick. Boston's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Moves the puck up to Cole. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And now he passes up to Biggs. And that's intercepted. Puck moved over to Cole. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. The Bruins take over on possession. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Blocker save and a good one by Lehman.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we're still scoreless. Boston's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, here's the chance. All alone. Oh, what a save. Goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often do you see it after practice, James? Like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest. To be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And the puck skips away after that move.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Tries to feed it over to Cappy. Moves the puck down low. Big stop right there. Sends it over to Biggs. We got a whistle offside to call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
The first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
A real tight game defensively here, James. Not generating a lot of shots on either side in this scoreless games. Sometimes you got to cheat on the other side of the puck, counter-attack, and get on your horse.
Boston's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Dillman. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Shuts him down.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Boston's got control of it now from their own end.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Dillman's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Biggs takes it into the offensive end. And that's poked away by Good. And he slides it quickly to Biggs. Feeds it on over to Cole. Broken up by Honka. Canada's got the puck along the boards. And that pass is redirected. Layman's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Carlos looks around. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Scoops up the puck. Scores! Let's go! Boston's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
And he takes the dish. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Moves it to Tillman. On the attack along the boards. Lets it fly. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Tillman's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Goes right to the crease. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. And that's offside, stopping the play. Yeah, that's on the no-fly zone list. Here we go.
It's greasy, James. Everyone knows you don't shoot the puck after the whistle. You got a goalie that's unsuspecting, possibly traffic in front. It can be a dangerous play.
Ding, ding, there's the bell to wrap this one up.
3, 2, 1, tapping out.
Good night.
Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
And after that tilt, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. Puck picked up by Huber. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Canada's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Here they come on the attack. Scores! The captain delivers!
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gain that edge because they've got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
The Broons are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Let's see what the officials are calling. Colt's getting called for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Canada's won the draw. Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Cat. Drives to the sweet spot. And he opts to wait for more support. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit.
It's only a game.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Turned aside with the club by Lehman. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Cappies recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Dillman's won it off the face-off. Now a quick pass to Biggs.
Good, standing up, ready to go.
And there's the save. The Broons get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see the call here. The Canadians are going to be short-handed, tripping the call.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Boston's got it, and they're on the attack. short-handed as they get control of the puck. Dillman's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Boston's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a blast! Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Picked off by Cole. And he moves it up to Cappy. He got all of that hit. Boston's got the puck here in the open ice. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. The Canadians will lose a man tripping the call.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in this scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
The power play unit goes to work with a two-man advantage.
Oh, the 5-on-3 opportunity. Sometimes you can move the puck around the perimeter looking for the perfect play. You got to shoot the puck.
Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Pasternak. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Quick pass to Pasternak. And he makes the save on that play.
You know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Takes the puck at the point. Moves it quickly over to Honka. And he sidesteps the check there. What a steal in his own end. Canada's moving it along the wing. Oh, dropped onto his own bench.
Well, he wasn't ready for that hit there, James. The only good thing about it, it's not the opposition's bench.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Dillman's been nabbed for tripping.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Slides it diagonally to Pasternak. Fires it. Turned aside by Wagner.
Pasternak's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Shakes himself free. Turned aside with a glove by Wagner.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Time to... Drop the puck here in period number 3. Canada's Broons going to have to work quickly here on this man advantage if they hope to strike. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one. The Broons will play from the defensive zone. Boston's moving the puck through center ice. Canada's looking to break out of their own end. Look out. Oh, it goes off the inside of the post. And he gets in front of that. Taken along the wall by Good. He got all of that one. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Bruins have it now. And he passes it up ahead to Dillman. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Canadians are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
Power plays more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They worked on it in practice, spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Boston's looking to break out. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Biggs. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slides it over with pace to Pasternak. Receives the pass. And he turned that one aside.
Doing a great job tonight of showing off his offensive skill set in this game here, James. Multiple opportunities on the net. He sticks with it. He's been sniffing in around the paint, and he finally converts. You can see sort of the weight come off of his shoulders right now. I expect the stick to be lighter in his hands, and wouldn't be surprised if he gets another one.
Canada's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And a solid effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength.
And even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Great reach with the poke check by Cole. Canada's got a hold of the puck now. And it's a quick pass to Cole. Let's move to the middle, and that stops.
Lehman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
The Bruins start with the puck in their own end. Honk is lugging the puck. Sends one up to Good. They've got numbers here. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Into the offensive end now. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. The Bruins have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Hillman's won the draw. Honk has got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Biggs. From the neutral zone now. And he slides it quickly to Honka. The Bruins take it along the wall. And that was turned away. And that's off a stick. Denies him again.
Wagner's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. And it's a 2-0 hockey game. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw.
I think you're going to need a diaper change, baby.
On a little pop-up for the play.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
Boston's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
And the slide south, boys.
Tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Boston's dominated in the puck possession department, but in plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Cole's got it in the offensive zone. Finds some space in the corner. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Makes some space. And that shot dives in traffic. The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. The Bruins have it from their own end. Handles the puck. Passes it over. Canada's got it in their own zone. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. The Bruins gain possession. Here's a pass to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. The Bruins ready to go on the attack. Comes up with the stop.
Wagner's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Quick feed to Cole. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Moves it to Honka. And now he moves it quickly to Dillman. Slings the feed in front. Can't get the shot off. Canada's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Pasternak. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Picked up along the boards by Honka. Backtracks with the puck and maintains possession. Pass in front. Oh, but he comes up with a stop. The Canadians pick up steam and are on the attack. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Sends it out in front. And look at that penalty coming up. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this face-off.
Boston's got the puck inside the offensive zone. It is on.